All of us who have benefited from integrated public school education owe a debt of gratitude to these men who had the courage to challenge a structure that had been in place since Plessy versus Ferguson.
Brown versus Board of Education is a landmark Supreme Court decision. It changed our country.
It was so important to me to show that given the opportunity, a black man could do the same thing a white man could do.
I'm a constitutional law professor. I had taught Brown versus Board of Education for years. In teaching it, I was really focused on what happened at the Supreme Court level, so I did not know the history of the case at the district court level.
Attorneys who filed that case, the Scott brothers and Charles Bledsoe, were all Washburn Law educated. Washburn University was founded as Lincoln College in 1865, 2 years after President Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation.
The founding of Lincoln College to celebrate the end of slavery was a part of our history that really resonated with me.
Washburn University was founded on the principle that it is an institution of opportunity for all. Race, gender, family income, creed, it made no difference.
Charles Scott, John Scott, and Charles Bledsoe were all African Americans who wanted to be educated in law, and Washburn prepared them to work with the NAACP to recruit the families here in Topeka who would bring the challenge to racial segregation in public school education, one of whom was Lucinda Todd and her daughter Nancy.
My aunt was involved with discrimination in the school system.
Watching his Aunt Cindy challenge the school board in an effort to have her daughter educated at a school that provided music education actually inspired him.
When they would have the meetings in Aunt Cindy's home, I recall how they used to pull down the blinds because people were driving by and watching and looking at those people who were coming in. And meeting with those lawyers, hearing them and their discussions, I was so impressed that I wanted to make the law my career. It was so important to me to show that given the opportunity, a black man could do the same thing a white man could do.
All of us who have benefited from integrated public school education owe a debt of gratitude to these men who had the courage to challenge a structure that had been in place since Plessy versus Ferguson.
The new law school facility is the top priority for Washburn University. We plan to build this history into the new law school building. It will become a part of the legacy and the history of each new student that comes to Washburn Law.
I would like to walk into a building that recognizes these men, because I wouldn't stand here today without their sacrifice, without their courage, without their contribution.